Gold is awesome, right? Everyone loves it. Everyone wants it. Gold bars, stacks of cash, a Lamborghini. But what if I told you there are rocks you can dig out of the ground that make gold look like just a boring old metal? I'm serious. Today, we're looking at 8 yellow gemstones so incredibly rare, they make a gold bar look like a toy. Gems hidden under the earth for millions of years. Finding just one could literally change your life. This isn't just about shiny rocks. This is a treasure hunt on a global scale. We go big on this channel. We're not just talking. I've spent an insane amount of money to gather all 8 ultra-rare gems right here in this studio. Covered pedestals in a vault-like room. We're going to show you what they look like, tell you their insane stories. And one of you might get a chance to win something absolutely crazy. All right, first up, the yellow diamond. Close-up pale yellow diamond. Dramatic reveal. Vivid canary yellow. I know what you're thinking. I've seen yellow diamonds before. No, you haven't seen this yellow diamond. Most yellow diamonds have a faint, weak color, but we're talking the top 0.1%. Vivid yellow, canary. These are on a completely different level. Their color is so intense, so pure, like staring into the sun. It's an explosion of color. The reason they're so rare, nitrogen. During formation, deep in the earth, nitrogen atoms get trapped in the carbon crystal lattice. But it has to be the perfect amount and arrangement to produce this vibrant yellow. It's a geological lottery that almost never pays out. For every 10,000 diamonds mined, maybe one has a noticeable yellow tint, and only a tiny fraction of those are top-tier canary yellow. We actually have one right here. This is a 10-carat vivid yellow diamond. Flawless. A gem like this can sell for over 100,000 per carat. You do the math. Worth more than a house, worth more than a supercar, worth more than my entire camera crew's life savings. It feels heavy in my hand, heavy because of value. Holding this is terrifying. If I drop this, the video is over. I'm bankrupt. The story of how we got this is crazy. We negotiated with a private collector in Antwerp, the diamond capital of the world. He didn't want to sell. We flew there and sat in a room with guys in suits. We had to convince him this video would be the biggest stage his diamond had ever seen. We signed so many legal papers. It took 3 days of back and forth to get him to agree to let us borrow it. Next on our list is a gem that most people have never even heard of, but it's absolutely stunning. This is Heliodor. The name literally means gift from the sun in Greek, and when you see it, you totally get why. Also called golden beryl, same family as emeralds, aquamarines. Heliodor is the family's shy, mysterious, and incredibly beautiful cousin. Ranges from a light, lemony yellow to a deep, rich golden honey color. The best pieces have an incredible internal glow. It doesn't just reflect light, it radiates from within. We got this piece from a mine in Ukraine. Getting it out involved extra paperwork and even armored trucks. Heliodor is rare because formation conditions are very specific. You need beryllium, aluminum, silicon, oxygen, trace iron. Iron is the key. Tiny amounts of ferric iron give the golden yellow color. Too little iron, colorless goshenite. Too much, or ferrous iron, blue aquamarine. It's a chemical balancing act nature rarely perfects. This piece is over 50 carats, a massive, flawless crystal. We had it custom cut by a world-class gem cutter. He spent over 40 hours shaping it. He said it was one of the finest Heliodors he'd worked on. Some Heliodor is slightly radioactive when first mined. Don't worry, this one is perfectly safe. Radioactivity is very low and fades quickly. It's a weird, cool quirk. It's like nature saying, this thing is special. A true collector's gem with a story from deep in the Earth's crust. It's a gift from the sun. And holding it, you really feel that. Okay, coming in at number 3 is a gem steeped in thousands of years of history and belief. This is the yellow sapphire, also known in many cultures as Pukhraj. Sapphires are typically known for being blue, but they can come in almost every color of the rainbow. The yellow variety is one of the most sought after and valuable, especially in the East. For millions, it's a source of power, wealth, and good fortune. Chapter 4. This next gem is one of the coolest and most mysterious on the list. It's called chrysoberyl, and it has a secret. This isn't just one rare gem, it's a family of rare gems. And we have the most famous one right here. Standard yellow chrysoberyl, striking greenish-yellow hue. The real superstar is cymophane, better known as cat's eye chrysoberyl, and it does exactly what its name suggests. Look at this. When you shine a light on this gemstone, a sharp, milky white line appears, gliding across the surface as you move the stone. It looks exactly like the slit pupil of a cat's eye. This incredible optical effect is called chatoyancy. It's caused by thousands of microscopic, needle-like inclusions of a mineral called rutile, all perfectly aligned within the crystal. When the stone is cut into a dome shape, called a cabochon, these needles reflect light into that single mesmerizing band. Finding a chrysoberyl with these perfect, densely packed, and perfectly aligned inclusions is astronomically rare. For a cat's eye to be truly top grade, it needs to have a strong milk and honey effect. This one right here is a 15-carat cat's eye from a legendary deposit in Brazil. Look at that eye. It's so sharp and clear. And watch this. When I turn it, you can see the milk and honey effect. Honey on this side, milky on this side. It's insane. This is one of the 3 phenomenal gems, Alexandrite star sapphire. Because of its hardness and rarity, it's one of the most prized collector's gems in the world. In many cultures, the cat's eye is considered a protective stone that wards off evil spirits and brings good fortune. It's like a mystical bodyguard you can wear on your finger. The fact that nature can create something so perfect, with these tiny needles all lining up in the same direction to create this magical effect, is just mind-blowing. It's a geological miracle, and it's way, way cooler than a simple bar of gold. This is nature showing off. Chapter 5. Get ready for a plot twist. This next gem, yellow spinel, spent most of its history as an imposter. For centuries, it was mistaken for other, more famous gems like sapphire, topaz, even some of the most famous rubies in crown jewels, like the Black Prince's ruby in the British crown jewels, turned out to be spinel. But here's the crazy part. In many cases, gem-quality spinel is actually much rarer than the gems it was mistaken for. Spinel comes in a whole rainbow of colors, but the bright, vibrant yellow variety is particularly scarce. Unlike sapphires or diamonds, which often get their color from impurities, in spinel, the color is often caused by elements that are part of its fundamental chemical makeup. For yellow, it's a complex interaction of color centers and trace elements that scientists are still studying. This means you can't just add yellow to it. Nature has to get the recipe exactly right from the start. Chapter 6. If you thought the last gem was bright, you haven't seen anything yet. This next stone is so vibrant, so shockingly yellow, it has its own special name. This is canary tourmaline. Tourmaline is a gem that comes in more colors and shades than any other. But this variety is legendary. It's not just yellow, it's a pure, electric neon yellow with absolutely no secondary colors, like a lightning bolt in crystal form. The color comes from trace amounts of manganese inside the tourmaline's complex crystal structure, discovered only recently. Found in the early 2000s in a single mine complex in the Lundazi district, Zambia. For a brief period, collectors went absolutely crazy. Nothing like it had been seen before. A completely new, unbelievably vivid color. The deposit was incredibly small. After a few years of mining, the source dried up. That perfect pocket was exhausted. It was gone. Every canary tourmaline today is all there will ever be. No more can be mined. One of the most collectible and rare yellow gemstones. This piece is a 7-carat flawless canary tourmaline. acquired from a collector who bought it from miners in 2004. He held onto it for nearly 2 decades. He said miners would emerge with glowing yellow crystals, unlike anything they'd seen. Not just rare, a piece of modern gemological history. Look at the color, so pure it almost doesn't look real. It glows even in low light. Collectors call it a closed pocket gem, meaning the source is finished. Its rarity is locked in forever. Like owning a limited edition run of only a few hundred pieces, but made by the planet and the factory is closed. A reminder that some of Earth's greatest treasures are finite. Chapter 7. We're getting into seriously rare territory now. Most people know what a garnet is, right? It's that common, inexpensive reddish-brown stone you see in a lot of jewelry. Well, I want you to forget everything you know about garnet. This is topazolite, the yellow variety of andradite garnet. Andradite is the rarest and most valuable species of the garnet group. The name topazolite comes from its resemblance to yellow topaz, but that's where the similarity ends. Topazolite has a refractive index that is higher than sapphire and an insane level of dispersion, actually higher than a diamond. The problem? It almost never, ever forms in crystals large enough to be cut into gemstones. The vast majority is tiny or opaque. This stone right here is our unicorn. It's an almost 3-carat, eye-clean topazolite from Namibia. The sparkle on this is ridiculous. Red, orange, and green fire exploding from inside the stone. It's more fiery than our yellow diamond, and that's saying something. This is the definition of a rare gem. This isn't a gem you'd find in a store at the mall. This is a gem you'd find in a display at the Smithsonian, and it's right here in my hand. Chapter 8. We have arrived at the final gem. Throw the word rare out right now. What we are about to show you is on a completely different plane of existence. This is Geromegevite. For a long time, one of the top 3 rarest gems on Earth. Painite, red beryl. So scarce that for the first 100 years, only a handful of tiny, barely cuttable crystals existed. Geromegevite, ye rem a evite. First discovered in Siberia, 1883. The original crystals were small and pale blue. For a century, that was it. Then, in the 1990s, a new discovery in Namibia. For the first time, gem-quality crystals were found, including an unheard-of color, yellow Geromegevite, so new many textbooks skip it. A ghost, a phantom. The rarity is staggering. It needs a unique geology with aluminum, boron, fluorine. Those conditions almost never line up. The crystals that form are almost always small, heavily included, poorly colored. Finding one that is large enough, clean enough, and vividly saturated yellow is like winning the Powerball 5 times in a row. More signed declarations of independence exist than fine yellow Geromegevites over 2 carats. This is a 4-carat, vivid yellow Geromegevite, possibly the most important gem we've had on the channel. One of the finest known examples in the world. Getting it was borderline impossible. We secured it from a world-renowned dealer who keeps his collection in a bank vault. A vault that makes Fort Knox look like a piggy bank. He said fewer than 5 stones of this quality exist. He wouldn't give an insurance value. If you drop it, give me your keys and your channel. Holding this was the most stressful thing I've done on camera. This is the pinnacle of rarity. 99.999% of people will never see it. A perfect storm of scarcity, beauty, geological impossibility. One of the rarest, most valuable yellow things on Earth. So there you have it. 8 yellow gemstones so rare, they make gold look like gravel. From the fiery sparkle of topazolite to the impossible rarity of Geromegevite, we have seen some of the most incredible treasures our planet has ever produced. Each one tells a story of immense pressure, perfect chemistry, a 1,000,000,000-to-1 shot of cosmic luck.